Hey folks, the other day Charlie came home from school. It turns out he had gotten in some trouble on the playground. One of the other boys had thrown him down into the snow. And so Charlie, being Charlie, he got up and threw the other kid. When he came home and talked to his mom about it, and she said, well, you really shouldn't do that. Charlie's response was, but Mom, you always tell me to treat others the way they treat me. My wife was pretty struck by this and explained to him, no, what the statement actually is you need to love others and treat others the way you want to be treated. You need to treat others as you would treat yourself. I don't think Charlie was incredibly happy with that new knowledge, but we'll see where it takes us. There's an economist that I've mentioned before. His name's Robert Reich. I really like his work. I'm a fan of his politics in many ways. The other day on Twitter, he said something though that actually I disagreed with. He tweeted, "The White House says Biden will eventually invite Trump to the White House for a presidential portrait unveiling because it's traditional courtesy. This is niceness overkill. Trump refused to extend this courtesy to Obama, and Trump was impeached twice." Now the sentiment here is Biden shouldn't invite Trump because Trump didn't invite Obama. But we know that Trump not inviting Obama was the wrong thing. Therefore, Biden, by definition, would be doing the wrong thing if he didn't invite Trump. We're called to be better than those who have gone on before us, whether we like them or not. We are absolutely called to be better than people we disagree with. We are called to be better than those we dislike. We are called to offer a better example to the world so that the world has someone to follow, has a standard that they wish to follow, has a standard that if they follow it, it will make the world a better place. That's not going to happen if we take the low road. It's not going to happen if we do unto others what they've done unto us. It's not going to happen if we sink to that level. If President Biden sinks to Donald Trump's level, in that regard, he will be no better. Donald Trump did not invite former President Obama because he's got an ego problem. There's a deep, deep insecurity for Donald Trump where Barack Obama is concerned. Does Biden have that same insecurity? Does Biden carry that same pettiness? Is that Biden's story? Is that who he is? Is that who he wants the world to see? Now Jesus tells us clearly, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. That's the loving response. All right? That is the loving thing for us to do. That's the thing that we do to overcome. That's the thing that we do when we take the high road. But if you don't like the high road, okay, and I get it, you don't like the high road, you don't want to do this out of love, you don't want to do this because it's the right thing, then listen to this. It comes from Proverbs chapter 25. If your enemy is hungry, give him food to eat. If he is thirsty, give him water to drink. In doing this, you will heap burning coals on his head, and the Lord will reward you. So if you don't want to do something nice for those who have hurt you out of love, do it out of spite. All right? If you don't want to do something nice and loving for those who have harmed you, because Jesus is asking you to, because it's the way of peace, it's the way of love, it's the way of setting a good example for the world, then do it to make your enemies feel bad. Do it to make them question their beliefs. But we are called to be better. We are called to be better than those we despise. Because if we become like those we despise, what good are we? What's the difference between us and them? May the Lord bless you. May the Lord keep you. May the Lord's face be made to shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord's countenance be lifted up to you, and may you always know the peace of being in the Lord's presence. And I pray that despite the challenge, you and I may forever into the future be loving, be kind, be merciful and generous, especially to those who have shown us none of these things. Amen.